Hello there, Matthew here, and in this video we're going to take a look at setting up your different type of link options. So we're going to focus on the navigation. You've got those features for the top navigation and also for the footer links. Now the footer links are often used for things like linking back to your home page, linking to a contact us page, and also legal pages. So if you've got a terms or a earning disclaimer or any of those kind of things, you want to add those links to your footer in your cinema. In this tutorial we're going to focus on the navigational links because we've got a few more options there, but you can apply the same methods to the footer links. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got our projection room, we've set up our cinema, and when you're in your projection room you can check what version you're running. So from clicking my account I can see here I've got version 1.2. So you need to have at least version 1.2 to be able to use all these link features. So here's our cinema at the moment. There are no links at the top or the bottom, and this is what you get when you first set it up without the links. Now I'm going to be using Dreamweaver for this tutorial. You can use a text editor or any kind of format you like to manage your links and add them. There are several different ways we can add links to the top here, to the navigation, and we're going to be using a file that's inside your package called links nav. So if we have a look at our package here and go into the cinema folder, we've got a file there called links nav and links footer. Okay, so links nav is going to be at the top of the page. That's what we're going to be doing in this tutorial, and links footer is those links down at the bottom of the page. If you don't see these two files in your package, you'll need to download a new updated version of Easy Video Flix. So I'm going to jump into Dreamweaver here, and what I've got the links nav open. You don't need Dreamweaver to add nav links. You can do it through a text editor. I'm just going to be using it here. It's one of my favorite web developing tools. So we've got a few different ways we can add links. We've got a smart links, we can do HTML links, we can do internal links, and we can do unordered list links and also ordered list, and nested unordered links, okay, or drop down links. They're pretty fancy, and we'll have a look at how we set those up as well. Now let's get started. We've got smart links here. This one is possibly going to be the easiest and probably the most productive way for you to add links to your cinema. So all you do with the file is we've got the link here, and then we've got a comma, and then we have the anchor text or the title of the link. So I'm going to grab these three different links and we're going to paste them into the links nav text file. So we've got our first link there going to NASA, second link there going to Google, and third one there going to YouTube, and they're the links we're going to be using for this tutorial. And we've got one link per line, so if you wanted to add more links you just keep going and add more links. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to save that and we'll just upload it there. We'll go back to our cinema. I'm going to refresh the page. And now we can see we've got our links up the top here, okay? So we've got our NASA, our Google, and YouTube, okay? So if I was to click the Google link, I would end up on the Google page. All right, now going back, let me show you what else we can do with these smart links. Let's say with Google here, I want it to open in a new window. So all I have to do is put a comma there, and I can type in new or I can type in blank. Either one is going to work. Let's upload that again. I'm going to refresh the page and we'll click on Google and we can see it's opened in a new window. Okay, so brilliant. Now next one along is going to be our HTML links. Okay, you can even paste your HTML links into the links nav text file. So let's try that. I'm just pasting those in, and they can be in a row, they can be right next to it. You don't need to add anything fancy to it, it doesn't really matter. I like to do one per line just because it looks a little bit nicer, but actually when it loads on the page, it won't make any difference. Okay, so what it actually does is it grabs these links and converts them into an unordered list, and we'll have a look at that in a moment. So let's give this a try. Just upload that. Got to refresh the page here, and we can see we've still got our links now loading from the HTML format. Let's keep going. Next we've got BB format links. So this is a format used in forums. I've added this feature there for you in case you've got a bunch of links already coded ready for forums and that sort of thing. You don't have to go and convert those links. All you need to do is you just copy those. We'll paste them in here. And I can even change the title here so you know that we're using different kind of links, and it's still going to be working just fine. We'll save that. Let's go and upload it. I've got to refresh the page here. And there you can see our BB links are coming through just fine. Okay. Next option, we have internal links. So if you have several different cinemas all next to each other, you can just use the double periods / which basically means up one or parent directory and then the name of the folder. Okay, so that's there. That's a little bit for the advanced users, but when you do load these into the system, it'll actually get rid of those double periods in the anchor text. If that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry about it. It's not important. It's there just for the advanced users who want to create internal links. Now, the unordered list is the correct way of adding links as a navigation. So if we want to be perfectionist in our HTML, this is how we do a navigation link. And what Easy Video Flix does is it takes all these other format links and converts them into an unordered list. But if you have your link already in an unordered list, we can just copy that. We'll paste it in here. We'll just put here UL, so we know that our unordered list is loading fine. Let's go and upload that. Got to refresh the page. And we can see our unordered list links are loading fine. And the UL that you see there, I put that in myself, so obviously you don't need to type in UL. Stands for unordered list. Okay, let's keep going along. Now this is one you might have been waiting for. It's a pretty cool one, and it's called nested unordered list. Okay, and the same goes for ordered list. That will just be OL instead of UL. It's going to work just fine. Alright, let's go to the nested unordered list. Okay, so a nested unordered list is a drop down menu, and you can go down as many layers as you want. If you're a little bit new to working with nested unordered list, this might look a little bit complicated, but I'll break it down for you so you can actually build these yourself. Now let's first have a look at it. So I'm going to copy that. We'll put it here in our links nav file and upload it. Now I'm going to refresh the page. pause that. And now we can see on Google we've got this very nice drop down menu. So that's a nested link, okay? And we could actually go multiple levels deep, unlimited levels deep that is. So we could go down to videos and then have different videos and that sort of thing. So these are very popular kind of navigations these days, and I think it looks really great with the cinema. Now let's look at how we actually build these kind of links. So back over here, I'm going to take this apart so you see what's going on here. Okay, just paste that down there. Alright, now if we start with a normal unordered list like this one here, okay, that's what we've got here to start with, the nested link. And we want to create a nested drop down link for Google, okay? That's what we're doing here. So we've got NASA, Google and YouTube. We want to create different pages like we did for the Google one. We want Google Images, Google Videos and Google Maps. So the way you build this is you create another unordered list like so for your drop down menu, and then we're going to paste this in just before the list item close tag. Okay, this is a little bit advanced, so if it's over your head, don't worry about it. You can still add really great looking links to the site. But if you're more advanced user and you want to create drop down menus, this is how we do it. And you can find samples in the package as well. So I'm going to just copy that. We're going to go into here and we're going to nest it in under Google here. I'm just going to put the cursor there right before the close of the list item. So this is our list item. This is our list item closing tag. We're going to put it there and I'm going to just paste it in. Okay, so there's a nested unordered list within a unordered list. Okay, if I undo that and just add a bit of space and paste it in there, it's a little bit easier to read, and that's going to work fine as well. Now let's have a look at a double nested one. So if we wanted to go in further deep here, let's go under videos. I'm going to put another nested unordered list in there, okay, and then we could go even deeper and paste a further nested unordered list there. So you can see it's getting pretty complex, but let's have a look at what that looks like in the cinema and if it can handle this sort of triple nested unordered list business. So uploading our new links nav file. So now we take a look at that, just refresh the page here. Just pause that video. We've got our drop down, we've got our nested menu, and look at that, it just keeps on going, so you can go as deep as you want. And that's how you create nested navigations with Easy Video Flix. Now back over here, keeping in mind you don't have to go that fancy, it's just there available for you, okay? If you have nested navigation across your site, then you can go ahead and look at your HTML code and just grab your navigation code. It'll look something like this, and just paste it in the links nav text file and it should work just fine. One more feature we'll cover with the links nav, and that's sharing one links nav file, or that one file, with multiple different cinemas. So this feature is available for those of you that want to have multiple different cinemas on your website and use the same links nav to add that navigation or footer link as well to your cinema. That way you don't have to set up multiple links nav files, and if you do make any edits, you make those edits in the one file and it's going to go across all your cinemas. So if you're using multiple cinemas, this is definitely something you want to consider taking advantage of. So I'm going to use a mind map here to demonstrate this feature, and we can see we've got your website here, and we're going to structure it that you've got your cinema folder there, and that's where you've got your movie theater. Now you can name that whatever you want, but let's open up that cinema and say you want to have several different movies showing. So all you'd be doing is uploading the cinema package inside the cinema and setting up those movies individually. Now what you can do in order to share the links nav and the links footer across all your different cinemas, you just delete the links nav text file from inside the movie folder that you're in, and it will look for the links nav or the links footer file in its parent directory. Okay, instead of having it in the movie folder, we put it in the cinema folder or the parent folder, like you can see here. Okay, so by deleting the links nav and links footer file from inside the movie folders, it's going to look for it in the parent directory, which is going to be our cinema directory. This can go 2 levels deep. So if you have movies, you have drama movies and action movies, and then you have drama movie 1, drama movie 2 and 3 and so forth. By removing the links nav from inside the drama movie package, it's going to go up the tree here to look for the links nav folder. Okay, so it's still going to be able to use the same ones. All right, so that's available. It might be a little bit advanced for you guys, but once you're getting multiple different cinemas set up, all you do is you put the links nav and the links footer text files in the parent directory and delete it from the current directory, so it's going to start looking for it in the parent directory. So that's it for the links. What you can do now is go and set up your links, and if there's any questions or inquiries, do get in contact with us.